Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a deep dive into the event structure, and we're telling you where you can spend your valuable resources, where you should save them for, and when best to use all of these valuable currencies. It's a busy calendar this month, which is nice. I think the last couple of months have felt a little bit lackluster, but we're back to it. We're going to go through our accrued calendar and I'm going to tell you how to play best in terms of events in STFC in September of 2024. Let's dive in. Okay, let's dive in. We're going to take a quick look at our accrued calendar, but if I could ask you a really quick favor before we start, if you like the content that we do here on the channel and you want to see more of these in-depth videos on the art previews and looking into mechanics in the game, please press the subscribe button. Obviously like it as well, and let me know down in the comments what server are you from and what ops level are you. Let's check what reach we're getting on this video in terms of ops levels and where you come from in the world. That would be lovely to hear from. So I'm going to show you my very crude ARC calendar that I've created to try and make it look as simple as possible. Anybody that's seen these before knows that design is not my forte. Anybody will tell you that. Shout out Stewie Do. Anybody will tell you that design is not my forte. However, this is the simplest way for me to explain to you what is going on and to talk you through the different events. So let's start from the top. So today is Tuesday. Today is ARC Fall Day. Happy ARC Fall Day, everybody, and welcome into Symbiosis Part 1. We have got, oh my God, we've got one. We have got, oh my God, how long has it been since we've had a Fleet Commander upgrade event? That's enough of that. It's been a hell of a long time since we've had these. We only ever seem to get them when we get a brand new Fleet Commander, which obviously we have got now. We have now got Fleet Commander Gabriel Lorca. So you are going to be able to be spending all of your valuable Fleet Commander materials, including your Fleet Commander XP, Quantum Communicators, and all of your Fleet Commander credits as well. And obviously there are events running now for unlocking Gabriel Lorca. There is no free-to-play path for Lorca at the moment. He is pay only. However, rest assured, we have been told by Scopely that there will be a free-to-play path coming for him in the coming months. If you like that idea, or if you don't like that idea, let me know down in the comments what you think about the sourcing for Gabriel Lorca so far. Okay, we have also got another run of this event on the 16th and 17th, and this is where strategy comes in. Bear in mind, people, we have not had a Fleet Commander upgrade event for a long time. People have been banking, waiting for this event to come up, and I'm telling you now, people will go crazy for this event because they've got an opportunity to finally spend these valuable resources. I'm telling you to wait, because this event runs again on the 16th and 17th. Let everybody blow their proverbial load in these first 2 days of this event. Save yours and go for the 16th, 17th. You might have a better chance of placing in the solo leaderboards. That might be a good thing for you to do. Nova Squadron building. So obviously there is a Nova Squadron building upgrading that. There is a heroic SMS tied to this, which is running for the entire month. However, do not upgrade your Nova Squadron building outside of either the first 3 days, 3rd to the 5th, or the 16th to 18th. You can see that the Nova Squad building event does run again towards the end of the arc. So if you're going to be strategic with this, maybe don't do anything with it to start with. Maybe just unlock it, start getting the first bonuses, and then just keep relying on the daily drip, bank up for the next 2 weeks, and then go mad 16th to 18th, because you know full well that obviously people will just be doing it as they go because it's brand new, it's shiny, it's fluffy. You might be able to get a bit of advantage by saving until the second run of this event. We've also got Lorca's Trials. Now, Lorca's Trials is an event that is currently showing in-game, which I will quickly show you now. You can see here you've got a Lorca's Trial meta. Okay, so this needs 6,000 points to be able to complete. You're going to get some of the Galaxy Recruit tokens. The Galaxy Recruit bundle has been updated as well. It now includes some of the Enterprise officers, the NX-01 officers, as well as still some keeping of the Enterprise officers as well, which I think are the best parts of that pack. Plus, you've got the opportunity in here for getting 5 Totally shards, 5 of the rare shards for the rare officer this month. And the way to complete this is good. There's going to be 6 different SMSs, all of these SMSs which are going to be rolling out throughout the month. So you can see from my calendar here that we've got 2 coming up, 1 today, 1 tomorrow. It then runs again on the 9th and the 10th, and then the final 2 are the 16th and 17th. So 6 total SMS events, which basically, if you look at this one, it is literally a hostile killing event. Go out, kill your hostiles. You're going to get some of the Galaxy Recruit tokens, and the completion of this one SMS is going to pay you 1,000 points. And you're going to repeat that obviously 5 more times on the other 5 days. Then I'm going to give you the 6,000 points to complete this meta event. Okay, so that's Lorca's Trials. Moving on to the 5th and the 6th, we've got a Forbidden Tech upgrade event. This is luckily going to be an SMS and an SLB. For the last month, we didn't get an SMS tied to the SLB, so it's lovely to see an SMS there. So there are going to be some people able to get some rewards, even if you can't place in the SLB. We've also got a Texas Hostiles event running on the 5th, so don't go out and do all your Monavine grinding until event reset. And then on the 6th, we've got Dominion Hostiles. We've also got the first run of Echoes of War. Now, Echoes of War is quite an interesting mechanic. This is an Armada event, okay? Now, because I couldn't fit all this in this tiny little box, I have put a little bit of a preverb down here telling you what Echoes of War is. So Echoes of War are 3 leaderboards whereby competing in FKR Group Armadas, Federation Klingon Romulan Group Armadas, Xindi Final Weapons, and the brand new Federation Klingon and Romulan Solo Armadas, which are specific to G6. There are no Federation Klingon Romulan Solo Armadas anything lower than Ops 61. You won't be able to source the directives, you won't be able to get to the space, you won't be able to play. So you're going to be contributing in the groups and the Xindi Final Weapons. Now, the way that this works is there are 3 brackets to this, so you will only see 1 SLB. So everybody up to Ops 50 will see the Group Armada SLB. Everybody 51 through 60 will see the Xindi Final Weapon SLB, and everybody 61 plus will see the FKR Solos. So you're going to see not all 3 SLBs, you're going to see 1 of the 3 SLBs to compete towards this. Now, if you are in the lower portion of the game, so if you're anything up to Ops 50, and your FKR groups, you might want to tie this in to a Rare and Epic Armada spend event. Obviously, that is basically a directive spend event that is running on the 11th and the 12th and the 18th and 19th, because as you can see there, that day 2 of that Rare and Epic Armada event ties in with day 1 of the Echoes of War. So you may decide that you want to wait on the 2nd and 3rd run of the Echoes of War until the 2nd day and then go mad, and then you're sort of combining with 2 there, because the Echoes of War are damage dealt events. So these are dealing damage, whereas the Rare and Epic Armadas, which are available to everybody, these are going to be spending the Rare and Epic Armada directive. So that's the Echoes of War series. I'm really pleased to say that we have got Recruit Tolra SMSs and SLBs all 3 weekends. This is nice. Normally we only see this for 2, and the 3rd one is left as a TBC. I think this is giving us a hint that potentially incursions aren't coming again, because we're not going to have the incursions cross-server solo leaderboard. I'm just hypothesizing there that incursions maybe aren't yet quite ready to be relaunched into the game, but we've got 3 advertised weeks of SMSs and SLBs to recruit Tolra. Now, do I think you should go for Tolra? Let's take a quick look at Tolra in game. Now, this is not a deep dive. Obviously, she's part of the new Symbiosis group. This is not a deep dive into her. This is just my initial day 1 reactions. Increases loot gain by 60%. Increasable by synergy. Synergy is 40% each side if you use full synergy, meaning that you could technically get, as a captain's maneuver there, up to a 140% loot bonus. And then her below deck ability works very similar to how Miles O'Brien works. So it's giving you a chance at starting off at tier 1 at 30%, and then it maxes out at 100%. This is exceptional. Basically a guarantee when and if, however the sourcing plays out, that you can get her maxed, a 100% to increase weapon shots by 100% for 2 rounds cumulatively, which means, let's say you proc this, so you hit the 30%, you've got her at tier 1. That means that in round 1 you're going to have 200%, and in round 3 you're going to have 300%, and then because if it procs again in that next round, you are then going to be able to maintain technically 300% shots every single round moving forward, that you get that proc. Now remember that this is at the start of each round, which means that technically this could drop off for some. We could, when we used to talk about lazy Miles, we could have a lazy Tolra, especially until we get her up into the upper echelons and we start getting more guarantees from her ability. I think she's an outstanding officer. She's a combination between Miles O'Brien and 5 of 11. Outstanding. Really, really good officer. Really, really happy with that. I'm even going to give you a correct charm with that. Outstanding Scopely. Let's definitely go for that. And I think she's somebody that everybody should look to going to unlock. And luckily, you're going to have 3 opportunities for that. Now, this means that because you've got 3, generally the SMSs offer 50% of the payout. 50% of the shards required to unlock the officer, which means be strategic with this. Check what the SMS pays out and see if you could maybe do it by not having to hit the top milestone on the SMS all for 2 weeks to do it. See if you could maybe hit some of the milestones for 3 weekends to be able to do it. See which one's going to be more cost effective for you. We'll maybe try and cover that on streams or maybe on a video to try and find the most effective way of sourcing it. But if materials are tight for you, you're a lower spend player, you don't have massive banks of materials or the ability to spend the materials, try and be strategic, because luckily we have got 3 runs of this event, which is really good. We've got Star Trek Day meta starting. So it's a meta basically filming in similar to how the Lorca's trial event works. There's going to be SMS events every single day, which feed into a meta to pay out more rewards, which is nice to celebrate Star Trek Day. We've got a Lost Hostiles event. The Lost Hostiles event is going to be killing just Lost Hostiles. Obviously, that event does repeat itself on the 21st as well. Obviously, Lost Hostiles up in the Voyager space. Moving on to the 9th and the 10th, then into the second week, we've got an Artifact, SMS, and SLB. Again, I love the fact that they've put an SMS included within the SLB. It's always nice to see that. So, upgrading your temporal artifacts. Obviously, we have got some new temporal artifacts, and you will not see the sourcing for those artifacts until this event starts. But your existing temporal disruptors can be used to upgrade those artifacts. We are not yet aware. It's the wrong way to phrase it. The new artifacts are going to be pay only to start with. You are going to have to pay to unlock the new artifacts, but then you are going to be able to use your temporal disruptors to upgrade them. That is the position as of recording this video. I hope this changes. We've got a week to try and get them to change their mind and change the sourcing path for them. But at the moment, you buy the unlocks and then you will be able to use your temporal disruptors to upgrade them. I hope that changes. We are fighting for that. I assure you that that's what we're doing. We've got our second run of 3 of the Lorca's trials. This is going to be SMS 3 and SMS 4. And then moving on to the 11th, 12th, 13th, we've got a standard run of kill with explorers, kill with interceptors, kill with battleships, one day after the other. So obviously be mindful when you're going out and doing your hostile grinds. Think about what ships you can use to do like specialty grinds and things like that. You might want to go do your Borg grinding on interceptor day, or you might want to go do your Monavine grinding with battleship day, things like that. Your NX-01 with explorer day, whatever. Just think about that's how you want to plan it. Nicely, they have given us the dates for the Syndicate event. This is amazing. They haven't done this for a while either. So the Syndicate Advancement event is running on the 11th and 12th and then repeating on the 18th and 19th. So remember, do not claim anything until after event reset in relation to your Syndicate until as soon as you can after event reset on the 11th. So if your event reset is at 12, if you're on the East Coast of America, 12 Eastern, you might decide that you pull everything at 12 o'clock and then you can pull everything at 10 o'clock the following day and pull everything at 8 o'clock. So you can get 3 pulls in if you are strategic and work your clock for the Syndicate to try and get to that first milestone to get a few officer shards. But we know when it's coming now, so we can plan for it and get that right. 11th and 12th also sees the first run of the Rare and Epic Armada Directive Spend events. So don't be spending anything outside this time and use these 2 SLBs for you to be able to bank up enough loot maybe into even next month if you're able to do that. Second run of Echoes of War, which like I said is the 3 different SLBs for killing armadas. We've talked about that one. Nothing else new on the Friday, but then into the Saturday we've got Dominion Hostiles on Saturday and then the second run of the Recruit Tollway events. And then moving into week 3, a lot of repeats, so we'll just quickly fly through these. We've got a second run of the Fleet Commander upgrade event, the one that I think you should all go through. We've got the SMS 5 and SMS 6 for the Lorca's Trials event, so that's the point where you'll get your 5 shards for the Rare Officer. We've got the second run of the Forbidden Tech upgrade event starting on the 17th. The Nova Squad building is running 16th through 18th. Again, this is where I'd recommend people, especially that wanting to be strategic and play in the SLB, save everything that you can acquire up to the 16th and then go mad on your Nova Squad building to get that as high as you can, because I think people will be doing that as they go. Second run of the Rare and Epic Armada events on the Wednesday and Thursday. The third and final run of Echoes of War, along with obviously our Syndicate event running again that I've mentioned. There is one more hostile series that we haven't mentioned, which is killing Klingons and Romulans on the 18th, killing Federations or Romulans on the 19th, and killing Federation and Klingons on the 20th. So again, plan your dailies if you do go out and kill these hostiles around this, obviously the clock being reset, and getting that done after reset if that's what you want to do to save yourself some time. And then we've got on the 21st, 22nd, 21st, we've got our second run of killing the Lost Hostiles, which are the Voyager ones. Third run of the Recruit Tollway, which again, I think everybody should be going for. I think she's a really good, really valuable officer. And then this nice one at the end there on the 22nd, a 1-day Hostiles Alliance. Is it a milestone or is it a leaderboard? Let me check, 1 second. It is an AMS. I did write it down right. So we've got an alliance milestone for killing hostiles. I think it's going to be similar to like Crucible of War. That's the sort of thing it is. An alliance killing hostiles milestone to go out with your alliance and kill as much as you can on that final Sunday. It's only running for 24 hours according to the calendar, so it's going to be very important for you to get as many of your team on as you can to go out there and blast them, and hopefully there's going to be some decent rewards from that. Few notes, I always like to put these in. There is the complete new missions event running from the entire arc. I like it when they do that, so it's running from day 1 all the way through to the 22nd for you to be able to complete your new missions. That event this month is paying premium mirror dust, so not much of it. It's paying 100 for completing the missions. So what this does do, because it hasn't got syndicate in there, it's not making. I'm not going to tell you to wait until the syndicate event to do it. Just get this done whenever you have chance. Obviously throughout the arc, 100 mirror dust feels a bit tight to me. That's like what, a 10th of a research. I don't know if that's right or wrong. We'll flag that up and we'll see if we can get some more clarity and see if we can get them to maybe add a 0 onto the end of all of these. 1,000 gets you 1 research. Maybe we could try and get them to bump it up, but those rewards look rather unspectacular to me, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Let me know down in the comments what you think of that. And like I say, if you haven't already, press the subscribe and the like button if you like these sort of videos. Upgrading Totally, which is the rare officer, that starts on the 10th, so I'm assuming that's when they're going to start to be selling Totally. We have been told that free-to-players or completion of the $20 battle pass and total engagement will not necessarily result in a total unlock of Totally. Again, I guarantee you that we are mentioning this as much as we can, that we want to get back to the precedence that $20 engagement, $20 battle pass will get you the rare. I promise you we're fighting for that, and we can all hope that that does come back in the future. There is an upgrading the building heroic, so the new Nova Squadron building. There is a heroic event running from today. It finishes on the 18th, so that ties in with when the second SLB runs. So if you are wanting to complete in this and you are prepared to buy packs, that's generally how you're going to sort of win the or compete in the heroic SMS. I would advise you to do it when one of the SLBs is running, so that you're getting sort of double payout for your spend. You're getting a little bit extra for when you're buying those packs. Echoes of War I've already mentioned, and we've got normal ticket runs as well, running Friday to Monday. And remember, I will explain the strategy to you one more time. If you have 0 tickets, if you are starting the month with none, what you want to be doing is ignoring ticketed events in weekend 1 and weekend 2. You will then have, with the free drip that Scopely provides you, 9 sets of tickets for you to be able to complete all 9 ticketed events in weekend 3. So Friday 20th, Saturday the 21st, and Sunday the 22nd. You will then complete the SMS, which pays out to you a rare ticket for you to then do on Monday the 23rd at the end of the arc. So if you're starting with 0 tickets, that's the strategy. The other option is, remember, to get those rare tickets in event store months. I'm going to throw this in there. Event store months, the rare tickets have been the only ticketed events that have sourced event store currency. If that continues to be a strategy, you might decide you want to keep the rare tickets. That's the events. What do you think of the calendar? Let me know down in the comments below. If you've got any questions, again, drop them down there. Join our Discord, links to that is down below. Check out itslube.com, where you can consider becoming a member of the channel and supporting us on a financial basis. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. And remember, everything's better with Lube. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Ta-ta, bye.